Gravity is a research prototype providing real-time, cloud-based, collaborative business process modeling. Gravity uses Google Wave, Google's new platform for communication and collaboration. In the demo, we will see how Gravity can be used to facilitate the development of high-level process descriptions for two merging companies, BCD Southbank and FH Insurance. These two companies are merging in a tough economic climate, and management need to quickly re-engineer their business processes in order to capitalize on cross-selling opportunities between banking and insurance products. First in our scenario, we have Sarah, a home loans manager with former BCD Southbank, looking to develop a new process for home loan approvals. To do this, she is using Google Wave as a collaboration tool for its unified messaging and strong collaboration features. She starts a new wave and adds John, her primary contact point for this process, who is located on another level of the building. John is a business analyst banking with former BCD Southbank. On the left, we can see Sarah writing to John about developing the new process, and on the right, we can see Sarah's message building up in John's Google Wave inbox. We now focus on John's perspective. He understands the point that Sarah is making and is able to type back at the same time. John suggests they use the fully cloud-based modeling environment, Gravity, for this purpose. John can straight away add the Gravity canvas and, using Business Process Modeling Notation, or BPMN, he starts modeling the process, beginning with a start event and an ID check activity. Since John's modeling activities are propagated in near real time on Sarah's screen, she can watch the model grow. She decides to join in modeling and adds a property valuation activity while John continues in another part of the model. John sees that Sarah has added to the model and comments on it in the lower part of the wave. He then continues to complete the high-level model from a banking perspective. As we can see, each modeling participant has a different shadow color to identify the elements of the model that they have created. Sarah's activity has a purple shadow, while the elements added by John have a green shadow. Sarah then wants to include people from insurance to brainstorm cross-selling opportunities. And so, John adds Mary, a business analyst from former FH Insurance. Immediately after Mary is added to the wave, it appears in her inbox as a new wave. In order to come up to speed with the history of the wave, she uses the Google Wave playback function to follow the sequence of events prior to being added. She sees how everything is being put together and the different colors annotating John's and Sarah's parts of the model. Mary realizes that the current banking process does not include a step to get customer consent for offering additional products. Because it is prohibited by law to make unsolicited offers, Mary makes the necessary adjustments and annotates the change directly in the model to explain her reasoning. Mary then comments in the wave about possible cross-selling opportunities in this process. She then adds to the process model. Note that her elements are differentiated by a pink shadow. Because cross-selling of insurance products is independent of the decision for the mortgage and the mortgage processing, Mary appends the insurance part of the process after the customer consent. She adds the offering of home contents insurance, mortgage protection insurance, and life insurance to the customers, as these insurance products are the most appropriate for individuals that apply for home loans. John then asks whether they can include a technical person to verify the model. And so Mary adds Tom, a solution architect from former FH Insurance. As we switch to his screen, we see that Tom opens the Wave and also uses the playback feature to familiarize himself with the situation. Tom immediately recognizes that one element of the process model can be automated, as there are existing web services that can perform this task. He explains his changes in a message to the other participants. Tom also adds Marvin, a bot that automatically performs syntax checks of the model. Marvin instantly checks the model and adds a missing end event and reports his change in a message. Later in the evening, Mary uses her iPhone to open the Wave and check progress made since she'd logged off earlier in the day. She acknowledges the positive progress made by the team and gives the go-ahead for Tom to continue. The next day, Tom logs in to find the approval message that Sarah wrote and uses the export tool in the Gravity canvas to translate the model to BPMN 2.0 XML format. He can then open the exported Gravity model within the SAP NetWeaver BPM workbench for further refinement and specification for its later execution.